Hashtag takes on HamiltonRadio.net channel HR2. And one of these days, I swear, I'm going to give myself a concussion. Holy. Like, I can feel it start to go back and forth. That's how I know I'm getting punch drunk from it.
Well, John, you're not in your 20s anymore.
Yeah,
happens.
right?
Yeah.
I'm getting old, man.
Yeah. First it starts with the head, and then
Trust me. I know you know it starts with the head. Have you not seen your head in the mirror? Probably not, because it's very shiny and you might hurt your eyes, but...
That's okay.
Like, I feel like you look into a mirror, it reflects back at you, and it's like you're staring at the sun.
That's right. I'm the bright of your life.
Yeah, Claire, you're the light of your own life. You don't even need anybody.
That's right.
Oh, man. But everybody, welcome. I am your host, John BRECKO. Darren Silver is here. God, his nose looks bigger than ever in there. I love how he's, like, going to the side because now he's insecure about it.
No, I'm sending the link to some people. That's what I'm doing.
I'm going to be talking to Darren's shoulder for about an hour.
Hey, you know what? Real quick. Darren, I saw your comedy skit the other day on.
Oh yeah, that was.
I didn't.
I'm going with some smart humor now.
I didn't see you, sir.
Yeah, he was on the stage at Comedy Plex or something like that.
Comedy Plex.
No. Helium.
Oh, Helium. Yeah.
What Helium?
Indianapolis, not the one in Philadelphia. Indianapolis.
Yeah, I saw it. I was scrolling through, and
I had to make sure it wasn't the one at Philly.
No.
Because then we're close.
Close, right?
Now we just seem like assholes because we didn't go see him.
I think it was on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I posted the clip, the full thing. I'll send it to you later, Ruben, on the unlisted version.
Because I was looking at it, I was like, "Who's this redheaded dude? He looks familiar."
Not red.
I don't know.
Redhead.
I don't know who that is.
The light was red.
Where's the red hair?
There was the beard. The beard occasionally.
It's like this
I don't know how you're getting him and our guest mixed up right now.
Like a big stop sign.
There's pretty different distinct features. All right. But anyways, I'm very excited for this one. I've been waiting on this for a couple months. The guest that I'm about to bring on is someone that I have been a fan of for quite a while. She's a licensed psychotherapist with over 20 years of experience in cognitive behavioral therapy and psychotherapy with a degree in psychology and education. There's a lot of big words here if you guys can't tell.
It's psychotherapist.
As I said that part right, as well as a master's degree in creative art therapy. She has a YouTube channel where she not only gives general advice about stress, anxiety, negative thoughts, and so on, she also has psychoanalyzed many characters on classic television shows such as Cyberpunk, Hell of a Boss, K-pop Demon Hunters, and my personal favorite after watching it has been Hotel. I said I needed Season 2 in my life because I wrote this before Season 2 came out, and now Season 2 has come out. So I feel like it was meant to happen now. If I have questions about, what we're doing for Season 2, I apologize. I'm just going with what I have written down. But anyways, she's also a 2-time Canadian Jiu-Jitsu champion, senior editor at iMore, and speaker at many seminars, conferences, and much more. If I could use a quote to describe her and help give you an idea of who she is, which I will find out myself with you guys as well, it would be this, and it's from her website, westmounttherapy.com. Check it out if you need it. Is also a licensed teacher who found out she cared more about how her students felt about themselves and the world they live in than the curriculum. So she went on to get another degree in therapy in order to pursue that dream. So before I officially introduce her to you guys as a swim instructor who works with 90% children, because that's usually who needs to learn, I want to start off by simply saying just thank you for caring about them. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, give it up for Georgia Down! Yo, the intros and the questions that I have written out in advance are always the toughest ones because I always get lost. Oh man, I am.
Well, John, you're in a perfect spot.
I am so.
Georgia, help him. He's always.
We know I need help. But how are you? How is everything? Just Thank you for being here so much.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here too. I'm doing pretty good. Like this is like probably one of the heavier times of year for me. I think that the holidays, like everyone's like, oh, they're so great and happy. But
Yep.
for a lot of people, like holidays are like brutal.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, you should be happy. And like for a lot of people, holidays bring up like family and trauma and stress and what am I going to do with the rest of my life? So a lot of really big existential questions that happen during this time. And then seasonal affective disorder if you're in an area where like the days get shorter. So
Right.
it's actually like the busy time.
Yeah. I got to spend all this money on all these kids, all their gifts.
Yeah, that's true. Money problems for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. If you're making ends meet and you feel like you're not able to do enough, like it can be pretty brutal.
My
So,
wife is just crocheting just
oh, that's
everything.
a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
Brilliant idea.
she's doing nothing else. She's like, I'm paying for none of you.
And it's the
Well,
Detroit
the
Lions
crocheting's
trying to
pretty
make the
expensive
playoffs.
though. You still have to pay for
Yes.
all the stuff. So,
I mean, I've it's already been a thing of where I've had to like cut her off from like buying yarn a couple of times because there's like boxes of it like in like the back room that we have, and she's just like you have to stop me. I have to stop here, and then she'll get halfway through the box that she said she was gonna get through first, and then she'll buy the next box, and I'm like, what are you asking me to stop you for? If halfway through we're gonna get another one.
yeah. Yeah, then you have to start like the black market of like yarn dealing. Yeah, it becomes
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah.
No, I gotta figure this out. But oh man, so I gotta scroll back for a second. I want to start off the show by saying something that a teacher said to me one time. I don't remember who it was, but what they said was that teachers weren't the people who are necessarily smart in the top of their class or anything like that. I'm sure there's some that are, but the point is, teachers are the people who made the mistakes and failed over and over again. They made the mistakes, and now they're there to guide you so that you don't have to make them too, which makes sense to me. And this is something that I've repeated before because failure is supposed to be your greatest teacher. So, my first question to you is this: when you were growing up, was Georgia Dow the friend who was giving advice, or was she the friend who needed advice and was possibly given an unconsented group intervention? What was that like for you?
Wait, what's the other part? Unconsented group intervention? Did I need it?
I had one of those after one birthday. I got drunk and I thought of it in the middle of this question, and I was
Love
like,
it. I love, love that question. I was always a caretaker. I think that
okay,
that's just like my natural nature. I'm really, really empathic and I really care a lot. So like if I saw anyone that was like in distress, no matter who it was, like I did always want to help people. Like that, I think that was the core of my existence. And
yeah,
I really like people
right,
and I really want to I'm really interested in people and what makes them tick and wanting to make things better if I could. And so I think that that's kind of, and like that's the kind of therapist that I am as well. So I really actually like enjoy it. Like I enjoy getting to do that. Like I knew when I was a teacher that even if I had like just one person that I could help, I was like, when you're making like a big life shift, you're like, like, do I really want to go through school for like longer? And I was like, no, this is
yeah,
like, even if I helped one person, I would want to do that. Like it's something that matters to me. And I think that we don't go through enough like mental health education in our education system
yeah.
either. So it was just a natural kind of like step for me.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. If you could help one person, you feel the impact, and it makes an
Yeah.
impact on you. And it's
And I
not
think that
something.
people like they're often like thinking about like always making like big moves and big things, but if every single one of us just like made one drop in the water to make the water a little bit better, like
Yeah,
that ripple effect, like the world would just be a better place. Like you don't have to
yeah,
do big things. You can do something small, but if everyone's doing something small to make the world a little bit brighter, like, wow, this world would be pretty bright. So like everyone can have their own way of being able to bring people like laughter and like fun and joy. Like a lot of it is just about the energy that you give out. Even that can be like a smile to someone, could be that one thing that changes their entire day.
Yeah.
So I think that we often look at it like, you know, in these like huge big gestures that we have to do, and it really isn't. Like sometimes it was just that like I've had people that are like, this person smiled at me and that changed what I was choosing to do for the next day
Matters.
just because of that.
Or if somebody just acknowledges your presence, even.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wore the
We're
perfect shirt.
often really alone.
You
What?
wore John wore the perfect shirt. He wore his Roman Reigns shirt. Acknowledge me.
I wore a wrestling shirt.
No, look, you got,
Oh!
like, I said acknowledge
And
him.
does that bring you joy? Is that why it's the perfect shirt?
I
Or that he's
mean,
wrestling with stuff?
No one's acknowledged me as their tribal chief yet, so
Not
I
yet.
can't say that just yet.
Not yet?
Nobody's thrown a one up to the sky for me. So
Not yet. Not yet. Now
No.
this might happen.
Yeah, we might have to make it happen now. Although if the world gets a little bit too bright, I don't think we're gonna be seen on camera too well. Like you're
I've
gonna.
actually had that happen before.
Oh, I
I
have
was
too.
just eyebrows. I was just eyebrows, floating eyebrows. It was horrible.
It wasn't even
just
hair?
eyebrows. No, it wasn't
you-
even hair. It was like the hair was like gone. I had a ponytail and I was just eyebrows. There was nothing else.
Oh.
It was horrible.
See, it was because you put it up
horrible.
in a ponytail. That's
I did.
why.
I did. That was a bad. Well, the
Yeah.
entire lighting was a bad idea.
I was gonna say because with it down, like I would see the hair. You would
There's
see
like a
my
lot of
beard.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would literally just be a beard floating on screen.
Yeah.
Like Darren would be
Lighting
talking
matters.
to a floating beard. Because I don't know, wherever Darren is, it's never bright in there. Somebody should really try to brighten Darren's day, is what we're trying to say.
In the den. I
We're
like
letting
when
you know Darren is crying for help.
I am. Hey, like she said, this is the time of year where people get depressed, and it's when the
Mhm.
Lions are trying to make the playoffs. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just-
Seasonal affective disorder affects like 1 in 3 people. And I would say that it's much more. And that's like that mild feeling of just meh and like lack of energy, which is like just a mild feeling of just don't have the same amount of energy, which was actually, by the way, protective to us. Like, right? In the winter
Yeah.
time when there's less resources, made more sense. Don't do as much. Don't waste as much food. Don't go out there
Right.
now and decide to like hunt out for food in the middle of a storm. You might not make it. So it was actually, you know, a good idea
Right.
for us, like, you know.
Hey,
other
John,
things.
did you hear?
Yeah,
Did you
but
hear
hold
that?
on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Just so
Did you hear that? Hold on, John. Did you hear
Yeah,
that? She just said it. She said the Lions is seasonal defective disorder.
So that's what I was just gonna say. So like how I had that unconsented group intervention one time after I just happened to get drunk. He'll do the same thing. He does a lot of unconsented sports references on this show. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's looking for it. Nobody's asking for
No
it.
one asks permission. Right,
You know,
fair,
and
fair.
he'll just bring up his depressing ass football team for no reason.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
When they were really bad, I used to call them the Detroit Pussycats, but that was just me.
Oh.
All right, but so I actually had a question planned for if you had the opposite answer. I was gonna ask if the answer was you needed unconsented group interventions because maybe something was going on and you realized you wanted to help people from it. Is that what made you originally want to fight people and become a 2-time Canadian Jiu-Jitsu champion? Just got sick of people just talking to you, giving you unsolicited advice? If not, you could talk about it anyway. I would love to hear about that because I would never think from listening to you and, you know, you talking about how much you care that you'd never just want to pound somebody's face in. But
I have like I'm of Scottish descent, and I think that just like headbutting people every once in a while is just probably in my
break
just
a-
in my genetic code.
break a bottle over somebody's head.
I have not as of yet done that.
I
You know,
mean,
like,
I mean, you're not
there's
taking
a
it off
time
the
and a
table.
place. Yeah, no, like you never say never, right?
Right?
Life or death, you got to use what your environment is bringing to you. So, but no, I like to fight. Like I think that's just I'm not avoidant to conflict, but
Right.
no, I enjoy it. Like jujitsu is like it's like a chess game. Like
Okay.
I've done a lot of different martial arts, but like jujitsu like really is out of all of the ones where like size, I'm not going to say size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like the bigger you are, but if you're like small but you're well trained, you're going to beat someone that's big and not trained.
Yeah.
Someone again, but size and strength definitely makes a huge difference to it. But no, it's a really very effective martial art. Like all of your body against someone else's neck,
Yeah.
like the neck doesn't win.
No. Yeah.
Like if they have a neck, most of us hasn't have necks. So
the math isn't mathing.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I've tried to take my neck away. It hasn't worked just yet. I feel like I've made some progress, but not as much as I want.
You
can-
see,
You can lie to
seem-
me and say I've taken my weakness away. All right, I'm sorry. I was interrupting. Go ahead.
no, you seem. I was just gonna say you have a neck. You don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on your neck.
No, but you know what she says is actually kind of funny because I'm getting ready for my first strongman competition. I have it in February.
Oh, really?
So
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. I knew
So-
someone that was a strong man. That is so cool.
Who was it? I probably have no idea.
Yeah, they're Canadian, but and I don't know their last name, but that's what they did. That's what they did. Like they like bought a horse to like,
Okay.
get enough protein, and like they were like they were really, really working it. Like they could like rip an apple in half, a phone book.
I
Like
haven't done that yet.
there we go.
I might need one of those.
The horse or the phone book.
I mean both, really.
Fair.
I mean, I just thought you were gonna say that he lifts heavy rocks.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, it
what
is.
is your goal for being a strongman?
So I'm just prepping for the first like actual comp. The 3 events are log press, 18-inch deadlift, which for those who don't know what that is, it's a deadlift 18 inches off the ground, so it's pretty self-explanatory. And sandbag to the shoulder for max reps.
Oh,
So,
wow.
The goals that I have, and I feel really good about log press after last night. I want to hit 250 for log press. I want to hit 600 for dead. And sandbag to shoulder, I'm a little
Yeah.
bit more, kind of open to whatever. Like, I asked the coach I'm training with what he thinks is a good goal. He said about 10, but there's different bags. So,
Oh.
I gotta figure out which bag that I would be kind of working with in the middle of the show. Cause the heaviest bag, 1 rep gives you 3 points. The one in the middle is worth 2, and then the lighter one is worth 1 point.
So there's a
So,
lot of strategy that's involved
there's
to make sure that
strategy
you can
involved
get the
in that,
most
yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Right. You lift the big bag not that many times. It might have been smarter to go with the smaller medium bag
Yeah.
and get more points.
So go with the smaller bag, risk throwing up a little bit.
As long as you're still lifting it, I don't think that throwing up disqualifies you.
Yeah, no, I don't think it
So,
does. Just might
just
look pretty
as long as you don't
nasty.
stop. Well, let's not say that extreme competitions are not exceptionally gross. Like
Yeah.
at extreme levels, if you're pushing your body to the extreme,
Yes.
it isn't pretty. I'm sorry. It's just not pretty. You choose which way you want to go. If you have social anxiety, you might choose one way. If you really want to win, you
Yeah.
probably don't care.
No,
So-
you're not thinking about it.
No, it doesn't matter as long as no one's going to ask you. Like almost people would be more impressed. So like I threw up and I kept on going.
Yeah.
People are like, I can respect that. So
Then you got
yeah,
that
that's
one-
really cool.
Then you got that one person right in the front. I went on my fucking shoe.
Listen, that's the fun. Some people pay money for that kind of thing. Come on.
Yeah, just
So
sell
close to the action that they got sprayed.
sell the vomit shoe on eBay.
You get famous enough, they will be.
Look at the memento. There's mold on it. Like what?
Yeah,
I'm not-
exactly.
I'm not
I
kink
freezer
shaming.
dried it so I could sell it.
I'm not kink shaming.
I see. I try not to.
What is the hardest part for you to train for it?
If I had to pick one thing, the worst part has been the volume days on log press because it involves cleaning it up and then pressing it up in the air. And if I'm doing like sets of 6. I have 6 sets of those, to do. I'm getting to like the 5th one on like the last 2 reps. I'm over here like, I can't fucking breathe. And it doesn't feel, and the reason why that feels the worst, I think, is because the deadlift is 18 inches off the ground. I don't have to lift it as far as normal. So I can hitch because that's within the rules. I can do whatever I need to do to power it up. And I don't have to spend as much time over the bar that I would have to, if I had to go up those 18 inches.
Huh.
So I feel like that's been it. But also at the same time, in the prep that I've done so far, all the sandbag to shoulder work I've done, it's been extensions. We've just gone heavier and heavier with it.
Oh, wow.
So what an extension is you lift it like up to the chest and you get all the way up on your toes. So it goes as high as possible, but it hasn't gone to the shoulder. So I feel like once it starts going to the shoulder, I might change my mind a little bit, especially if I'm going like 10 reps in. But yeah, that's the one that's been the most awful so far.
And how do you keep yourself motivated? How long have you been training for, and how do you keep yourself motivated to train so you can do it?
Okay. So for me, are you asking about the prep, or are you asking about when I started training in strongman?
Like how do you keep for most of my people, it's when they want to learn a new skill or they want to do something. At first it's like novel and it's kind of fun,
Okay.
and so you can wake up in the morning and make sure that you do it. But after a while, the difference between people that can get really good at something and not
Right.
isn't motivation because it's fleeting. It's kind of like, how do you stay disciplined? Those days where it's like rough or you don't want to, or you want to sleep, or
Yeah.
you're tired. How do you keep yourself motivated to keep at it?
So for me, I try to keep myself motivated because I always try to put like a certain goal in front of me. So for me, when I started, because it wasn't long after I got my personal training certification, I wanted to bring a class to a place I was working at. And I've been a fan of strongman for a long time, but I never really trained in it. So I brought up the idea to somebody one day, and in the back of my head, I was like, well, I should probably do one of these workouts myself so I actually know what I'm talking about.
That's fair. That's fair. Didn't want to be a fraud.
Yeah, no, of course
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I don't want to make people do something and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I wouldn't want to
Right.
make somebody do that. So I called up the owner of the gym there, this guy named Sean, and I was like, can I, do a couple workouts with you so I can learn, and, you know, that way, I could be able to run this class effectively. And it was very simple. He was like, yeah, come in Friday around 5. And that was my day off from work at the time. So I was like, okay, I'll see you there. And, he had me carrying sandbags, kegs. I got the toss kegs out in the backyard the first day, which was a lot of fun. I'm getting off topic a little bit. I'm still mad I haven't been around for any of his truck pulls.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
I've missed, like, all of them because I've had
Oh
work.
no.
And I'm waiting for one that I can actually do, and, like, the truck is out there. Like, if I know about it enough time in advance, I will literally take off work to pull a truck.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for
that
sure.
sounds like so much
Yeah,
fun.
and take a video of it.
Do you think I should
Because you're
take off
pulling a
work to
truck.
pull a truck? Okay. All right. Rhea agrees.
There, that's it. Then you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You've backing now.
The girl in the corner agrees. Oh, man. But, I wanted to start the class first. And then for me, I kind of just started having fun with it. So I was like, you know what? Let me, learn more and more and more about it. And eventually I saw, competitions pop up enough times where I kind of just said, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well just do one,
Yeah.
And this one's only 3 events. I don't have to run anywhere. It's all static stuff. So, I think it's a good one to get my feet wet with. And now it's been easy for me to stay focused because I have a goal too.
Nice.
And hopefully, if, I can inspire somebody to do, enough, workouts with me, maybe, they'll want to do this also.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's kind of helped me just put things into perspective, really.
Yeah, and it lets you really know what you have to put in and what you can get out of it, which is nice.
Yeah. I was very sad because I had to go at like 10 o'clock last night.
Oh.
That was not a fun one because I know now I'm not getting home until like 1:30 in the morning. Then I got work at 8 o'clock the next morning.
Oh, that sounds horrible though.
Oh,
Yeah, that
it
seems
was rough.
terrible.
Although I get although I get home, my wife is already asleep, and I'm like, now I just want attention because I had to be out so late.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But then you have to like also get up really soon.
Yeah, I'm o-
So, yeah.
I'm over here putting the cats on her, and I'm like, I gotta wake up before you love me. Just fucking with her. No, but the worst part about these is when I have to scroll down. Um, so for obvious reasons, specifically the reason being that I don't look like an unprepared schmuck. Usually that happens when I have to scroll down anyway. I did take a look through the history of your channel. Your first video was published in the very very beginning of 2021, which
You probably know more than I do then, because if you asked me that question, I would have no clue. So
well,
I'm happy you have the
I
deets.
also wrote this down a while ago.
Good. Well, that's that. I'm happy you know, because I wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't have remembered if I didn't read it.
Fair, fair.
But I found it
I didn't know
interesting.
there was gonna be a quiz. Like I'm like, oh, I'm not prepared.
I didn't even ask yet. But I found it interesting because you talk in the channel trailer, which I'm not counting as your first one, about wanting to help people be able to live a better life. And during that time, we were still going through the pandemic. It wasn't so easy to go to certain places. Some places were closed. Some places made a huge deal about being close to others because of social distancing. I even remember around that time, because this is when I was doing stand up more often, I came back from one show in Brooklyn and I was the only one on a whole New York City subway cart,
Wow.
which honestly, I thought that was more scary than being crowded in one.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
exactly. Like,
you,
why did no one use this? Does everyone else know something that I don't know about
yeah,
this one?
you're used to
Yeah,
being like shoulder to shoulder with
yeah,
people, and it's not even that late. It's like 10 o'clock at night.
yeah.
So the fact that I'm like the only one like in the cart, I found so distressing. I'm like, I would rather have the homeless person stand next to me and ask me questions at this point. But, anyways, I got off into a tangent. During that time, yeah, we were still going through the pandemic. I used to joke around Halloween back then, saying to people, if you want to look scary, you should just wear a sign that says free hugs, personally. Did the pandemic make you want to start the channel to maybe reach somebody who's stuck indoors that might have needed it at the time?
So it was interesting actually because you're kind of right.
Okay.
So I had a friend, they had a channel and they were like I just had I can't say that I had copious amounts of free time.
Yeah.
But without traveling, I had more free time than I usually had. And I was
Yeah.
like weaning down off of doing different podcasts and kind of show ideas. And they're like, this would be a great time to start a channel. You should just do it. And I'd always done it. I'd never done a show that was just mine. And I was like,
Right.
meh. Like, there's a lot of people in distress, a lot of people that are scared, a lot of people that are now looking at themselves and their own health. And I could only reach so many people in therapy. Like, I could only see like whatever, so many people through the day. And I'm like, this would be a way that I could reach out to more people
Yeah.
and be able to help more people when some people really need it. And I just thought it would be a really fun side project. Like it would just be something fun to
Yeah.
do and enjoyable at the same time and do what I do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try this out. And for me, it was just like I'm just gonna throw everything at it, and if it fails, it fails, and if it does well, awesome, and I'll learn it. And like it was just something that was fun. So yeah, I did start it because of the pandemic ish,
Okay.
and it was just the right time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let me ask you this though, because you've talked about a lot of different shows. The ones I mentioned are specifically ones I've watched. I actually started watching Invincible because of you. I'm like halfway through season 1, so I haven't watched a whole
That's a
bunch of
good
that
one.
yet.
That's a good
But
one.
which one is your favorite out of all the different shows you've talked about?
That's such a brutal
I know,
question
I'm
because
sorry.
it's like choosing from your children.
I
Um,
mean,
I
I'm sure you have a
there's
favorite.
there's so many different shows that I really enjoy for different reasons. Um, and there's some shows that I enjoy doing the like it's interesting because almost always after I do the psychology of a character, I
Right.
enjoy the show more. Like I feel
Yeah.
much more connected to the person's journey when I've gone into what their psychology is. And I care more about it. And so like Arcane is always one, like it was my
Okay.
first like that just like went to my heart.
I haven't watched that one
Um
yet.
it's it's worth it. It's
It
worth
is?
it to watch. It's worth it to spend the time to watch. It's
Okay.
beautiful. It's beautifully written. The music is amazing. It's really good. Like it's a really in-depth show. It takes a little bit to kind of get into. Um, but I would say that that one probably is really close to my heart. Um, and then there's shows that I just love certain parts to it, right?
Right.
Um, and so there's just some that are I just love certain sets of the characters. There's certain people that are there, and like I just feel a strong kinship to it. And it's just a lot of fun to go through the characters. I love the characters of like um has been in Hell of a Boss just because they're so interesting and fun to be able to kind of go through because they're all quirky, they all have bits of gray, but I also love the entire premise of like redemption, we all make
Right.
mistakes, and that doesn't make you a horrible person. And I love that it's not this like everyone has this like they're interesting even if they're doing A, B, and C, and it makes you kind of look at that. And I think that we all need to look at things with a little bit more humility and less
Yeah.
judgment. So I find that that's really interesting to it. Loved the like the midpoint of like season 5 of Stranger Things. Like there's
Okay.
just so many different shows that I've enjoyed through it. And most of the shows are shows that I like that I started to go into. Like I won't do a show if I hate the show, I'm probably not going to be
You're
going
probably not
through
gonna
it
do
unless
that.
no, like unless there's
Why would
something
you
that's
do that to
really
yourself?
interesting. No, I can't do it. There's some shows that are more of like a barrier to entry because I'm like I don't understand what the psychology of all of this is, or it just seems like a mess. Like the Digital Circus, like when I first did watch I was like, I don't know what's happening here. And then after
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I get it. And then I did each of the characters. Now I'm like, now I really get it. And then I'm invested, right? Like now
Okay.
I'm invested in everyone's journey, which is kind of the way I do therapy too.
So like
Okay.
you didn't like understand you didn't understand that one at first?
I thought that it was just everywhere all over the place. The pilot was just a lot of everything everywhere quick short, and I'm like, can I pull out enough of the psychology of each person from
Okay.
like episode 1, like the pilot? And I'm like probably would say like no, it wasn't the easiest one to pull out when I only watched one, and then when I watched the second one I'm like, okay, now I know who everyone is. Like there's more of who they are that's shown to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darren, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna ask my question, so it's maybe cheesy, but least favorite cartoon. What's the least favorite? John's favorites, but I'm like, what's your least favorite?
There wouldn't be any that are like on my channel. Like I don't do there's some that I wish that I have done and I haven't done them yet.
Okay.
Like I haven't yet watched Avatar. Like I
Okay.
haven't, I know, and it's everyone's favorite, but I haven't watched all of it yet. And there's some that I'm like they're like they're waiting, which bothers me. Like I feel like it's like an unfit like it's a string that I haven't yet pulled out that I should do.
Okay.
So like I have some that are still on the list to do, like BoJack Horseman, maybe Rick and Morty, Avatar, but any that I don't like I won't watch them. Like I'll
Yeah.
just stop and I'll be like, like not really
Table
my
flip.
thing.
So give me one. Tell me one. I'm curious.
I haven't had one that I would say that I didn't that I didn't like. Like I haven't had one recently because usually I get most of my recommendations for the people that are on my channel. And the people that are on my channel
Okay.
are usually already at the same kind of like characters that have an emotional development. And most people will recommend to me shows that have an emotional development. Like superficial characters that are not really going to do anything or don't have any evolution would be the channels that I wouldn't, they don't do anything for me, right? Like I'm like, there's nothing there. If there's no psychology to a character, they're flat.
Okay.
I'm not interested. Like I want you to move from point A to point B and there's something. There's an internal psychological struggle.
Yo,
Um,
Darren.
but yeah.
I got
Darren.
one more question for you, and then I'm gonna answer. Have you seen Clarence? And if not, you should definitely check Clarence out.
I
So-
have not seen Clarence. What is Clarence?
So Clarence, it's a cartoon. So it's a cartoon on used to be on Cartoon Network, and it's like this kid in Arizona, and it's like a weird, I don't know, like he's like on the spectrum. You can definitely tell that, but it's interesting. It's not like a cheesy cartoon. It's got some wholesome moments. Like I'm not gonna lie, I got a little teary-eyed in it. Like I watched the whole thing, and I'm like,
Aw.
how did this stupid? I don't want to call it stupid, but it's it's cartoon. It's goofy. Like how did this goofy cartoon pull at me? So it's
Sounds like young Sheldon.
it's interesting for being animated. It's pretty good. It's funny, but
Yeah,
good.
like an animated young Sheldon. You remember that show?
So, oh yeah. No, I know. So I guess you could see that. Yeah, if Sheldon didn't like dress properly.
You're not gonna
and-
tell me Sheldon from Big Bang Theory is not on the spectrum?
No, hold on.
Don't play
There's
games with me.
Hold on. There's different forms of spectrum. There's one that
I know
the guy's
that.
gonna break out and tell you physicist stuff at like 7 years old, and then you also got the kid that has
one.
all these different Pokemon cards, and they're all in alphabetical
that. That was
order
me.
and this and that.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
But what was your
I
question, John?
created that one.
What was your question, John? You had something for me before I asked that question. So
He brought up PTSD for me.
Oh. There's
I'm-
nothing wrong with having things in order.
Right? Excuse you. And now he's just gonna sip tea like nothing happened.
my bad. I'm sorry.
Harumph. No, but Darren, you know what you should check out?
What should I check out?
Have you checked out Has-Been Hotel?
I haven't, but I'll. Is it anime or is it animated?
It's animated.
Okay, yeah, then I can definitely.
You should absolutely check that out, dude. I just want you to know, Darren, if your favorite character is anybody but Alistair, I'm going to make fun of you.
Okay, what's it on? What streaming services?
Amazon.
Oh, I got it. Hey,
Oh,
Amazon's
great.
got the football. game
Amazon
on
and
for it.
YouTube.
It's right on Amazon.
And YouTube.
man.
Like
And
you can just go to
Okay, we have YouTube. We are streaming right now live on YouTube.
there we
Dude,
go.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I did not realize how much more I could love Alistair from season 1 to season 2. Like, I thought he was great in season 1. Then you saw him as a human, and then you saw him trick Vox, and I'm like, this is great. This is phenomenal.
It was I think that he has some of the most and I think that out of all of my I think Alistair is my most popular character that I ever like discussed the
I'm not
psychology of.
surprised.
Like I think so. Like out of all of them, he has the most interesting kind of things. I think that he's going to have the most interesting arc coming up as well.
You know he's teased. I think they're teasing him to be the villain of season 3.
Oh, he really should be. I would be disappointed if they really don't go into him being like some brilliant master plan kind of thing. If he didn't have a brilliant master plan, because it already like this has already been like really well thought out in the entire
Right.
way of how he reads everyone else, and like the I don't want to ruin it for
I
anyone
know.
else, but like that kind of end slip, which like totally I called it. I'm just gonna say I called it. Not perfectly, but like almost perfectly. Is really kind of cool.
No, but like here's the thing: if he's the one for season 3, because I know they have more seasons planned than that. Like, who are they gonna get to be the villain after that?
Well,
Like-
there are some characters that have not been fully introduced.
I
that
don't
are
want
like
to be. I don't want Loot to be the villain after Alistair.
no.
What?
Not Loot. Not Loot. Loot. No, not Loot. Not Loot.
Not at all.
Like we will I think that we will have another unveiling of like what happens, what have been the people in play that are like on the sidelines that we all know are coming in next season, I think are going to be like, it's going to be a big clash in between that. So I think it's going to be kind of cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm watching it, raw. Not watching it, but I'm looking at the trailer on Amazon, and I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me of like Billy and Mandy was like talking human cats.
Billy and Mandy in hell.
It's very cute. It's very cute, and it's remarkably wholesome for like lots of themes that are not remarkably wholesome.
I mean, it kind of circles back around to being wholesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
It is in hell, Darren. Usually when you end up there, I don't think of too many wholesome people.
It does look wholesome though. I'm not gonna.
It has an interesting mix. It has an interesting mix to all of it.
All right, well that might be my weekend watch.
There we go.
That could probably make it through the whole weekend. That actually might be a good idea because you could space that out too. All right, so there was a couple other things I was thinking of because we just started talking about shows and then ideas just started flowing through my head. So you probably can't see the lanyard, but I have been a big One Piece fan. For like the last 20 years. Like I've maybe been watching it since I was like 9 or 10 years old.
Oh wow.
And I did see a couple of those also. Like I saw the Luffy one. I watched the Sanji one. I watched the Zoro one. Would you ever think about watching the actual anime?
So the problem
I know it's
always
very
have
long.
is that exactly that is that it is so very long, and then it's like power for punch to be able to go through it, and like it becomes like so I work all through the day,
Yeah.
like, and then so I only have so much time to be able to watch. So starting
Right.
up into something, that's why like doing the live action made it so easy, because the live
Yeah.
action is starting. I can jump in to where people are watching, new people are watching, people that have already like cared and loved it are watching, and so I can kind of join there. Watching it from the beginning, it would be just a lot of hours I would have to invest in able to do it. And I've already kind of said that I was gonna do Avatar,
Yeah.
which is also like a certain amount of hours. So would I wouldn't say no to it, but I would say probably it won't happen.
And because that one might take a while.
Yeah, how many seasons are there
God.
of it?
Oh God.
Okay, you see, that's already that is too big a number. When the answer is oh God, that is probably
I don't even want to say it.
oh no, that's there. How would I not like?
No, I mean you're right. That's the bad part about it. Like it would just take a while to do everything. If it helps, like all of like the goofy qualities of Luffy are like turned up to 11. For Zora, well for Zoro, because they haven't really shown this yet, he has absolutely no sense of direction.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So he gets
That's
lost.
hilarious.
He gets lost like everywhere. Like
That's
somebody,
like me.
somebody will tell. Yeah, this was me without a GPS.
Yeah.
But somebody will tell him like to go up the stairs. He'll walk completely in the opposite direction.
It's adorable.
Like they're right.
That's
fucking
adorable.
there.
It's so funny. I love characters that have like these quirky like interests or something. I think that makes characters one more real and just much more entertaining, right?
Yeah.
Like they just have this strange quirk that they just do, and I even love it when they just don't even explain it. It's just that's what they do. Like it's just oh okay.
Yeah.
Like
Fun
they
fact.
may never make it here. They had to take 2 left turns. Like we may never see them. But they were in the next room. Yeah, we may never see them again. Like, okay.
Fun fact: Zoro tried to go back home, but he ended up losing his way.
Oh.
That was how he found everybody.
Oh. Well, he found everyone else. You see, sometimes there's a purpose in the madness.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's kind of, now that I think about it, pretty much turned up to 11.
Huh.
Like
So did you like the live action, or did you find it
I thought
did
it was
not
o-
live up to
I
expectations?
thought it was okay.
Ooh,
I
that's
didn't.
not.
Well, I didn't
No.
think it was like the most amazing thing I'd ever seen, but like I thought it was good, and I was kind of just like, yeah, I'd watch the second season.
Fair.
Like I liked it. I thought it was
Mm,
good.
mm,
Like it's not something like where we talk about like has been. I'm like, this is fucking great.
right. Right.
But like
Fair.
I
Fair.
thought it was good. I
So it
thought it
did
was.
it justice, but it wasn't what your hopes and dreams. This was not like Lord of the Rings from the books, and they made a movie, and you're like, this is really good to what they did. It was like it was a passable, a
Yeah, like
watchable
it was fine.
rendition.
But I
Okay.
mean, you're
Your
also
your voice did go higher when you said that. I'm just gonna state.
you're also taking like 60 episodes and trimming them down to 8,
Oh,
which
that must be. Oh, really? It was 60 episodes that they chose. Oh, really?
close to that.
Wow. So
If
there's a
not
lot of story that's just not in it.
if not that, it was maybe like 40 or 50.
Oh, wow.
It
Oh,
was a lot of story.
right.
And
Fair.
the crazy part is, I don't even know where they put Garp in there because he's not
Oh.
even in the story at all.
Oh,
Like
that's.
at this point, like at this point,
Oh.
like
Oh, that's
you
intriguing.
don't meet Garp until like way later.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know why they added Garp in there all of a sudden.
I guess they wanted something that was like a punchy like character to put in, and they. I don't know.
He's pretty punchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably why I didn't mind it that much.
Yeah, because you like the character.
Well, I do, but I didn't mind the punchy part either. I don't think you minded.
No.
Yeah, you're
But I
pretty.
didn't have any expectation though either, right? When you
Yeah,
like when you watch something and you like there might be a storyline that you really care about and it's just taken out, and that's brutal.
right. Yeah, and also when somebody gets like added like a couple hundred
Mhm.
episodes before you met them before,
It just seems wrong.
it's just it's like trippy almost.
Yeah. Yeah. You're messing with canon.
Yeah, but yeah, I had no idea what to expect. Like I've seen like other like live action adaptations and I've like been disappointed before too.
Yeah.
So honestly, like when I watched that, it was kind of nice to just be like, oh, this was fun,
Fair.
you know? Like I just don't want to be let down, you know?
Yeah.
But
Expectational debt.
yeah, as you know, obviously we've been talking about, you've talked about a lot of different shows. There's also, you know, others such as Invincible, The Boys. There's more, but I don't want to spoil every show on the channel. So you guys should definitely go check her out. Um, we kind of asked this already, but you know, kind of like how Digital Circus, you didn't really like understand, and it kind of like took you a little while to get on board. What was like the favorite to analyze, and you know, what character was the most fun to? Like, what show did you kind of just hop on like right away, and you were like, "This is great. This is fun. I'm gonna have a fun time watching this."
I really like the darker characters, so I love analyzing the villains and I love analyzing complex characters. So characters that are really just really vanilla sweet and they're just like all good. I find that unless they have like a really deep like journey that they're going on, I don't think that that's as psychologically interesting.
Yeah,
So I love like doing the villains or doing the like Alistair is much more fun than doing like Charlie as a character development, right? Because Charlie's a caretaker, but she's a straight up caretaker. She's always going to do all the caretaking things. And I think that characters that are much more gray or dark,
yeah,
I think that that's more fun for me to be able to kind of get into and see and like to understand what makes someone tick. And I always love the characters where I'm like, I don't really know why they did this and I need to analyze it or like what happened here? Like what exactly happened? Can I figure out did it fit or did they just make a mistake or was there an error? I like that kind of stuff. I find that
okay,
like intellectually stimulating.
yeah. All right, that makes sense. So I do have a couple questions about some of the videos that I did watch. First one is about murder drones. Like you talked about how people form groups and it could become hard to ask questions and have different viewpoints. So, what I'm really wanting to ask, and I'm asking this because priorities, we've asked each other a lot of different questions on the show. Do you think we'd be really crappy murder drones if we just ended up in that universe?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what your skill set is. You have to give me your skill set. So you're the strong man.
But we're
Fair
asking
enough.
a lot of questions here. They don't ask
Fair.
questions.
Fair,
You
fair.
know?
But again, like say that you had it wiped. You were
Okay.
forced to go through something and you had that programmed into you. How easily would you underwrite your own script? Like how strong is your need to protect people versus just go out there and complete a mission? Some people are really hard to reprogram. Like
Yeah.
just genetically and personality wise, they are just naturally oppositional, right? Like they
Yeah.
just will always be questioning, always be thinking. And that would make you a much worse drone. For some people, they're actually really easy. They like to follow the group and they like to do what other people say and make whoever is the script that they're trying to run through go through really easy. So I would have to ask you, out of everyone that works on your team and your group, who
Yeah.
would be the ones that would be the most difficult to follow a script that they're told if they didn't want to?
I'd probably be such an asshole.
You'd be difficult to control?
If if something just doesn't vibe right, and Rhea just kind of side-eyed me because
Did she right away
well,
know?
we met each other from another job that we both had, and she
Oh.
seen me in pretty crappy work environments. I don't even want to go into it because
But
it makes me
she's
so
already
mad.
seen you like where if you don't like something or something doesn't seem right, you're not just going to be able to swallow it and go on.
Yeah, like
Well, there we go.
it won't just click.
Right, right. So she's already saying you would be a very bad murder drone.
Yeah.
John is very oppositional.
Fair.
Could
Fair.
could you actually hear that?
I did. Very oppositional. I
didn't know
heard.
these mics work that good, Ruben.
Oh yeah, they're really good. They did a good job with the mics.
Yeah, holy shit. I don't think that's ever happened before.
I
Like,
know, right?
I yell into this thing and
I don't
half
think you
the
have
time
to.
it doesn't pick up.
Over.
I'm over here making people's eardrums bleed because I'm like that guy in like a Dane Cook fast food video. Whopper! Just yelling into it. Whopper, no onion! I don't know how you put up with half the shit you did. You wouldn't even know anything was wrong with her.
Aw.
But
She might be just really good at masking it.
That is my
Also a good skill to have.
Oh yeah.
There we
it's
go.
funny.
You see?
I also studied psychology, so I was like, oh my gosh, you are like
I didn't
my
know
soul
that.
sister.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, no, it's through like my personal experiences and just like things that I've been through. I'm like very empathetic, which is also why I wanted to go into psychology. But
Huh.
I've kind of had to learn how to adapt and how to almost internalize things and not really like hold down the fort. It's okay, and just kind of have the breakdown at home.
She could be such a great narrator for a TV show, considering she's not even in the frame at all.
No, but I totally get exactly what she's saying, right? Like
Okay.
you need that as like a skill. Like you need that sometimes as a skill to be able to just endure and then later after the event then you can
Right.
like process when you're like in a safe environment to be able to go
Yeah.
through that.
No, I think we've all definitely been there, like at least once. Like Darren, like you've been on stage before, obviously, and you've been like bombing during a show,
Oh.
and you're just trying
No, I don't ever. But no.
to get the fuck out of here.
I'm
That's a
kidding.
damn lie. Cause he sent me some of his sets. I know he's bombed.
You
Well,
just.
how Darren, how do you cope?
How do you cope?
How do you
Darren?
cope with being on stage and you have to perform anyways and it is just going south really, really fast? What do you do?
You still
What do
got
you do?
5 minutes in an 8-minute set,
Oh.
Darren.
Oh,
I'm glad you said that, John, because I was about to be like, well, it depends on how long I've got, you know. So,
right. How
it
quick can
depends.
I
Like if I
escape?
only got like a minute or something, but it depends. If I got 5 minutes left in an 8 minute set, so if I'm 3 minutes in bombing, at that point, it really depends. If I'm getting paid on the show, then I will try to salvage it and I'll try to go with the stuff that I know works. But if it's like if I'm not getting paid or if it's like for a drink ticket or something, at that point I'm just like
He
screw
gave
it.
up the drink.
Yeah.
No,
You
at
might
that
need that later, Darren. I don't know if you might want to give that up.
I ain't giving up I don't give up my drink ticket. Come on, John. You know I'm not giving up drink tickets. But it really depends. I mean, I guess I'm the kind of person if the crowd's not feeling it, but there's like low stakes if it's like a free show or something, or if it's like Helium, like it's at the comedy club, like even if the open mic night, I know people have to pay $5 to get in. Or if it's like I know you have to pay to get in, even if I'm not getting paid, I'll make sure to like give like my best. But if it's one of those deals where it's like a free show, I'm not getting paid, it's just an open mic or something, then I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna try my jokes, do the jokes that I like. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, cool. At least I know I did what I wanted to
If it's
do.
an
And
open
then
mic, you're experimenting anyway.
exactly.
You
So
know?
if it's an open, if so, yeah. So I guess that's another variable. If it's an open mic, I don't really care. If I'm bombing an open mic, and it's especially if nobody had to pay to get in there, I don't really care. I don't feel like I have like a
An
agenda.
obligation.
Right.
Obligation. That's the word. I don't have an obligation. But if it's like, but if it's no obligations, free, I don't really care. Hey, they got to deal with me for 8 minutes, and then afterwards, hey, hopefully there's another comic that comes on, make them laugh, and then we move on to bigger and better things.
And does it stick with you? Or are you able to like have that roll off your back?
Oh man, I guess it really depends. Like, so it's like if I bomb on a paid show, and it's like, or if it's like there's a comic that I like that's on the lineup, then sometimes it can kind of bug me. It's like, man, I just messed up. I want to make a good impression,
Yeah.
something like that. But if it's like I said, it's an open mic, you bomb at an open mic, just put some music on, some Dave Matthews or something, and then just drive home, and I just move on to the next day, next
Like when
stage.
you had that show with Craig Shoemaker.
Oh boy, dude, that one was interesting because it wasn't like a bomb. It was
He
was
said
okay.
you did fine.
What?
He said you did fine.
No, I did, but it was one of those ones where it was like I was nervous as soon as I got off stage, but then like I kind of instantly got better. Like I felt better because Craig, even before he went on, he was like, "Hey, he's like, you got good stuff, kid." He's like, "You just talk too fast." He's like, "You got to slow it down." And so with him, it was like that's why I was like in my head when he told me that. I was like, "Damn!" Like you get off stage and literally that's the first thing you hear. It's like you die and it's like you go to heaven and God's like, "You're okay, kid, but you should have brushed your teeth more." And it's like, well,
Yeah,
thanks
that
now,
might be a good idea. See, that's why they were wincing instead of laughing. You got shitty breath, Darren.
Maybe. I know. Fuck you, man. Don't give me agree to that. I'm over here watching the football game, and you're over here giving me no. I ain't got shit. No.
I did see Darren look like he was staring off into space for a bit. I should have figured that was why.
Well, the phone went to low battery mode, so I had to put it on charge. So that's why I'm floating around here. I'm not. This isn't the part where Darren learns how to.
Your cat's floating around too.
Oh, and the cat. Yeah, he's on blur mode because I was on a show earlier and I put blur mode on there.
I saw the legs moving. I feel like that's something Grog would do at home. Just jump on your shoulder for no reason.
Oh yeah, he's the.
Yeah, no, we have a new 7-month-old cat at home actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gotten stuck behind the dryer a couple times already.
Hey, it's better to be stuck behind the dryer than in the dryer.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's
Or in the walls.
He's gone in, just not during. Thankfully, just not during.
Check before you use it.
Although, right?
Hot dog, not hot cat.
Although there was one time where he came running into the living room, and he jumps on me, and I grab him, because I think he's being sweet, and I'm just sitting over here like, why the fuck are you wet?
Oh no.
And I find a trail, and it's leading to the bathroom, and I can already hear Abby asking me in the background, "Is the seat up?" I just say nothing.
Oh no.
I'm like, let me start cleaning up the evidence as soon as possible.
Oh no.
So that way I can lie effectively.
Right, without getting caught.
Yeah. Even though I know she's probably gonna walk in.
Yeah, and probably, and the cat's gonna she's gonna know from the cat, because, like...
Well, I already said something, so it's a little late for that. But, you know, like, I start cleaning things up. Like, I start getting through the bathroom. I'm trying to get, like, out to where, like, the trail is. And she just walks over there. And, you know, right away, she knows exactly what happened. She's like, "You left the seat up, huh?" I'm like, yeah, I think that's what it looks like. If that's what the evidence is telling you. You know, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it doesn't look like him, so, you know. But yeah, we're pretty sure, cuz he plays like with the water now, like he'll play with the sink. Like he'll try to play with the shower water if somebody tries to go in. Like he'll get there faster than
What
we
kind
do.
of a cat is it? Because there's certain cats that love water.
He's a tabby.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. He might be a mix with something else. I just know he's a tabby cat.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, he'll play around it now, and part of us are thinking, like in like the back of our head, like what if he fell in the toilet and then just decided that was kind of fun? But
They unfortunately they can, but a lot of cats
Yeah.
will actually, you can train them to actually go to the bathroom on the toilet too.
I've never tried that.
They don't flush,
I mean,
but you
I,
could. If they already like the toilet, they could.
I feel like, you know, there's somebody's cat out there that they might try to like actually flush, because like he'll see it goes back and forth and then he'll just bap it. No, I feel like that might even be a little
They
easier.
might.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the ones with a touch sensor.
Maybe. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I would try it one day. But I do have one more question, because Ruben did give us the signal a little bit ago. So, you know, Darren brought up my shirt earlier. I've, you know, been a big wrestling fan for a long time also. Would you ever think about watching a certain wrestling character and maybe like psychoanalyzing them? Because a lot of wrestling is storytelling.
It
So,
absolutely is. And even like, and I wouldn't put it against it. Like, I've watched wrestling before, and I think that
yeah.
some of the characters that are there are absolutely fabulous. And have really cool backstories. The thing is that if ever I veer outside of where my channel is going, I
Yeah.
get hugely dinged. Every time I even change a show, like my entire channel, like viewership drops, because
Right.
YouTube wants to prioritize people that are in one stream.
And
So even when I go from like animated to live action, which I'll do anyways, like I don't care,
Yeah.
I know that I take a ding. Like there are some outliers of like live actions that did not get a ding from it, which I don't even understand. And that happens. But if I went to something that is not specifically show, like even if I did it on any other sport, I would, my channel would be like, I would have like 10 people that might see it. Like I would just get
Yeah,
hugely dinged
I
for it.
hate
And
that.
so because of that,
I
I
hate
wouldn't
that
do
too.
it. It's unfortunate for it. And I might like do it on like, you know, like on a different service that wouldn't give me a ding for having it.
Yeah.
But like, and I would love to do like all of the different like psychology of like what happens and why does it happen and how do you draw people in, and like even just to interview, like just live interview, like how do you create a
Oh,
character
dude.
that people are love or hate in wrestling, and interview all of them to be able to go through what they've already worked on, because the amount of character development, especially when you are live and people are watching
Yep.
right now and you're doing something that's really dangerous and risky, like it's a lot of overhead to be able to do that, and some people are
Yeah.
amazing at character weaving. It's quite
Oh,
a
yeah.
skill. So I would love to do that, but my channel would be
I
tanked. If
I
someone
know.
like said like, Georgia, you want to do this, I would love to though.
Dude, honestly, and I hate that about YouTube
But
too.
like, you know,
Like the fact that you can't like go off into like
Yep.
different ideas. Like that bothers me so much about
like
it.
I could,
Yeah.
but it's just my channel will be like hurt from it, and then they like YouTube remembers.
Oh yeah. I would
You have to
like I
fight
would
back for it because YouTube remembers.
I would love to do a football video. I would love to do like an anime video. But I do one video over Saquon doing a backwards hurdle because like I have to do that because I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Like this man just hurdled
Yep.
over somebody backwards, and I think it got like 11 views. and I was very upset. I think
Yep.
I might have flipped a table. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And it could be that that is the most popular thing on YouTube, but because your channel is in a stream, you will just not get any propagation to it. So it could be the best you've ever done and no one will see it. They won't even show it to your people. Like your subscribers may not even see it.
I don't even know how that works. Yeah, so
Not all subscribers go through. If your thumbnail comes up and they pick a different thumbnail, it may not come back.
You're her soul sister now, apparently. Can you help me out or nah? You got nothing?
No,
Yeah, you gotta help us out, Tatas.
Really? He just said every vowel known to man. Trying to
Tama.
figure out what the last name was. All right, but yeah, we'll end on Tatas. But thank you guys, obviously, so much for being part of this show. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Georgia, for coming. I really hope you come back. I had a lot of fun doing the show today. I hope you
Thank
had
you.
fun also.
I did have a lot of fun.
All right, awesome. But anyways, everybody, this has been Hot Tag Takes here on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. We stay longer, but Ruben's already getting dressed to leave. I am your host, John BRECKO. Darren Silver here with us as well. Georgia Dow has been our guest this week, and I have had a lot of fun in this show. But we will see you guys next week before we take a break for the next couple of weeks for Christmas. But with that being said, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Ruben, we're almost at 22,000 subscribers.
Woo!
Yay!
That's right. 22. Let's see if we get there before New Year's.
Yeah. Get us
All
there
right.
before New Year's. Let's do it. Woo!
Woo!